everybody. We're coming to you live on... NBA2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's Quickly. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Jokic. And he buries his first look.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Reed sets a screen. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Stolen by Reed. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Ingram. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A go-to score. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what pops this young man has.
Outside Watson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Reed. Reed sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Cam Johnson is getting better and better as a passer. That is on time right there.
Outside Ingram. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. Six to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's Ingram outside. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver. Raptors lead by 6. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Here's Iverson. Yet to see a basket. Lets it go from the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Brian?
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Jokic. Rebound by the Raptors. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Dick with it. Checked by Murray. Out to the wing. Back to Dick. Here's Abaji. Pirtle up top. Still no points. And he misses his first shot.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Jokic with it. Here's Murray. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Raptors lead by 10. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Jokic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Listen, we know Grady Dick is looking to shoot the basketball, but show him a better option, and he goes on time and on target.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Iverson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 is up. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 12. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
here's Jokic outside. And again, Denver no good.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Pass to Dick. Dick by Pirtle. To the right side. And stolen by Brown. Now Jokic. Denver moving it around. Outside Watson. And here's Jokic. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Elbow shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Murray Boyles has got 6 in the quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Iverson. Deflected. Dick with it. He's picked up by Brown. Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
First personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left in the second period.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Outside Dick. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Back to Murray. Kept alive. Again, Denver scores.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Tries a 10-footer. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
They swipe it. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Rebound, Toronto.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nuggets on D. 15-point game. Ingram up top. Pass to Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Reed. From the high post. The rebound by Murray. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Raptors lead by 15. Here's Shannon to the paint. Barnes. Second chance shot. Here's Shannon. Outside Reed. Wide open look. The rebound by Murray.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
Here's Reed. Outside for Ingram. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Pass to Jokic. From behind the arc. And again, it's Denver missing. Outside Reed. Toronto passing it around. Here's Shannon. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Now here's Murray. No points yet. And the layup is good.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's gotten 4 this quarter.
What a snappy pass from Quickly straight to the open teammate.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Here's Barnes going inside. And he elevates for the slam dunk over Jonas Valanciunas.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Iverson can't hit. Quickly from outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Toronto out in front, running away with this one.
The Raptors, 47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Raptors lead by 23. Here's Shed. Misses off the left iron.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, that one's good.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Number 15, Nikola Jokic.
Nuggets trail by 21. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Jakob Poeltl.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Count that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto leading by 21. Pass to Murray Boyles. And there's the call on Christian Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's Iverson. Here's Jokic. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, Pirtle and that big frame of his driving to the bucket. You love to see a big man move like that.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Jokic. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
There's a screen. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Nick's got space. Rebounded by Denver. On the wing, Brown. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And timeout called by Darko Rajankovic. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Raptors lead by 21. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's quickly with a miss. Here's Murray. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Iverson. Got it. Iverson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The three from Barnes. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 19.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Watson. Murray for three. Quickly with a rebound. And it's Toronto's ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Now quickly. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Reed for three. Nails it from three.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.